Yes, still on diction for managers. I hope at this point you understand the import of speaking well as a manager or a leader with some influence. Yes, I like to say it's very important for you to pursue influential communication, which is to speak so that you are well understood, to speak so that others readily understand you without ambiguity or conflict or what we call misunderstanding. A lot of people have this impression that when we talk about diction for managers, we are teaching you to be impressive in your communication. That's one of it, but that's not the reason. The main reason is so that you can articulate your point, highlight your message, and make your information that you're conveying stand out. Make it prominent so that others can understand the utterance, your message without ambiguity and confusion. That's a major problem in communication. So at this point, you will be introduced to the last session of diction for managers, which is speaking in what I call fine expressions. For instance, you want to tell someone to be innovative and creative. And I'm sure you've had expressions like think outside the box. Most managers, most fine managers use these expressions. So you don't want to be in the dark on how to use it, when to use it, and what it even means, which is part of your learning in this place. As a manager, you want to use those fine expressions to convey your message. Are you ready now? Let's dive into it. Here we go. We call them idiomatic expressions for managers. The first is what I just shared with you. When you want to tell your team members to think outside the box, you want to tell them to handle a problem creatively, innovatively. They should be up to date in their thinking. That's a fine way to express it. What if you use the expression hit the ground running already to start a project energetically? That's giving the project the energy it deserves immediately, right? What of bites the bullet? Bites the bullet means to face a difficult situation with courage. Bite the bullet. You can do this. Does it sound smarter and exciting to you? You may want to try it one of these days. Another one, someone might say to you, give me the ballpark figure. Give me the ballpark figure. Give me the approximate estimate. You can try it in other aspects as well. You can try use on the same page. Are we on the same page? Are we all on the same page? That means, are we in agreement or understanding? Are we in agreement and understanding, particularly about this situation? What about jump through the hoops to go to great lengths to accomplish something great? Wow, Queen jumped through the hoops to release that album. Fantastic. That was a great achievement. You want to try it in other situations? You can. What about put all your eggs in one basket? This is readily common. To risk everything on a single venture. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, meaning you can put it in a portfolio. You can put it in a statement like, oh, I don't want you risking putting all your eggs in one basket. You can try using different portfolio for your investment. That's an example of an expression. You can use it in different ways to convey your message. What about back to the drawing board? We are back to the drawing board. In spite of all that we've been through, we're back to the drawing board. It means to start all over again after a setback. You might want to say the elephant in the room, the obvious but unaddressed issue. Or the elephant in the room has not been addressed. The issue, the big issue, the main issue in the room has not been addressed. You want to try it in various ways. Read between the lines to understand hidden meaning. When someone speaks to you as a manager, it's very important that you read between the lines. That's an important skill to get. Have a critical thinking style. What about break the ice to start a conversation or a relationship? For instance, you are in a networking environment. You want to break the ice by learning how to start up a conversation with a stranger. You want to learn it? It is a skill. Master it. Break the ice and let's have a discussion. Keep your ducks in a row. You are speaking to your team members. Why is your cubicle so disorganized? Keep your ducks in a row. You want to use it in another situation. Why don't you try it today? Another one is ride the wave, meaning to take advantage of a favorable situation. This is a good time to ride the wave in science and technology. A lot of advancement create opportunities for young people to start up businesses. This is the time to ride the wave. You want to use such expression. Those are smart expressions to use. What about keep your eye on the ball? This one is so common. To stay focused on the goal. It's very important you keep your eye on the ball. Another expression you want to learn to use is let me reshare this because it's hanging. You need to get smarter. It's a goal, it's a decision. Once you make it a decision, you're going to find it easy to use all these expressions. So follow me for more. Cut to the chase. Someone is trying to express themselves. They want to talk about a story or maybe an event, and they seem to be beating around the bush. You want to tell them, cut to the chase. I don't have time. Or get to the main point. I don't have time. You want to use it that way? Try it today. What about put your best foot forward? I always hear this. Put your best foot forward. Maybe you're going for an interview and you tell yourself, I'm going to put my best foot forward today. I'm going to make myself the best candidate they want to employ. Or you say, today, I'm going to put my best foot forward in that networking event. I want to make a good impression. So how do you make good impressions? Your behavior, your communication, your looks, those are ways you can make a good first impression. A way to put your best foot forward. Okay, so let's try this one. Be in the driver's seat of your life. Be in control of every situation in your life. So I use this a lot, in the driver's seat. Get the ball rolling to start a project or a process. Get the ball rolling, everyone. Get to work. Get the process started. Okay, so let's start this one. Don't cry over spilled milk. Don't dwell on past mistakes. Something is irretrievable. Something is done. It's already in a bad shape. So you don't want to cry over nothing. You don't want to cry over something that is already lost. So you can use it. You can also use it to say, don't dwell on past mistakes. Don't cry over spilled milk. Okay, what about this one? Go the extra mile. We use it a lot. Yes, go the extra mile to make additional effort. Yes, this requires you to go the extra mile if you want to achieve phenomenal success in this field. What about in the pipeline? Yes, we have something in the pipeline in progress or planned. As a salesperson, I have this in the pipeline. I have this planned for. I have this in progress. You want to say get on board, or maybe you're trying to get someone on board. So instead of saying I'm joining a team or an initiative, you said I'm on the board of this group or that group, or somebody just get him on board, make him join the team, make him join the team, or maybe take an initiative, get on board, get on board. We want to see you get on board. We want to see you take the initiative. Smart expressions. Let's play your cards right. If you played your cards right, sometimes friends tell friends like this. So these are common examples. Play your cards right to make good choices for success. As a professional, you've played your cards right by enrolling for diction that improves you as a speaker, as a manager, as a leader. Play your cards right to improve your communication. So this other one is get the hang of it. Get the hang of it, meaning to become skilled at something. I'm here to get a hang of it in diction. I'm here to get a hang of it in public speaking. Get a hang of it. Yes, that's a good expression. The devil is in the details. I knew this many years ago when the first time my MD would use it on me. I said, the devil in the details. I was so curious. I had to write it down. I wanted to know what that meant, and I got it. Small details can be very important. That's how to emphasize it. That's how to get me. That's how he got me into becoming more management focused. The devil is in the detail. Become a detailed oriented person. The devil is in the details. Okay, what about this? Behind the 8 ball in a difficult or disadvantaged position. Oh, I'm sorry. She's behind the 8 ball. That's a very sorry situation. She's behind the 8 ball. What about this? A penny for your thought, to ask someone what they're thinking. A penny for your thought. You want to ask, what's the penny for your thought? To ask someone, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? Burn the midnight oil. We use this one a lot in the secondary school. To work late into the night, burn the midnight oil. And even now, as a professional who wants to excel in her field, you have to learn to burn the midnight oil. But yes, you don't have to close when everyone else has closed. You want to learn how to burn the midnight oil. That's a great expression, right? What about this in a nutshell? For instance, I'm done speaking to you and I want to summarize. And I said, in a nutshell, meaning to summarize briefly. Pardon me. The skies is the limit. The sky is the limit. There are endless possibilities for you. The skies is the limit when you improve your communication extensively. What about this? Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify your investment. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. A silver lining, a positive aspect of a negative situation. Someone would say, there's always a silver lining in every situation. So look for it and be grateful. Because as a Christian, the Bible says all things work together for your good. So see the silver lining in every situation. I just preached. Okay, what about this? In the loop, to be well informed or included, you're asking someone, maybe your team member, are you in the loop concerning this discussion? Are you in the loop concerning this project? Do you know about this? Are you in the loop? So you know how to use this well. What about don't reinvent the wheel? Don't create something new when a situation or solution already exists. Don't reinvent the wheel. Someone has already done the job. Why reinventing the wheel? That's it. Throw in the towel. It's not good for you to throw in the towel. Don't give up easily. Don't throw in the towel easily. All hands on deck. Everyone is needed to help. You're speaking in town hall meeting and you were talking to everyone. We need to get this project done, or maybe in the community, or maybe in your team meeting, and you said everyone's help is needed. All hands on deck. Make a long story short to summarize a lengthy story. That's an idiomatic expression. At some point, I thought it's a statement, but it's a smart expression to say, oh, it's summarizing a lengthy story. Okay? What about walk on eggshells? To be cautious in a delicate situation. To be cautious in a delicate situation. She's walking on eggshells. She's taking it easy with her boss. She doesn't want to be sucked. She's walking on eggshells at the moment. Those are expressions. Burn bridges to damage relationships irreparably. Don't burn bridges. If you want to be successful as a professional, don't burn bridges. Don't damage your relationships. Build louder instead. What about hold your horses? Be patient. Hold your horses. Yes, someone is trying to blow it up in that meeting, and you tell the person, hold your horses. Hold your horses, okay? Be patient. Let me be doing. Okay, what about put your money where your mouth is to take action to support your words? Yes, put your money where your mouth is. Can you put your money where your mouth is? Let your actions support your words. Be a person of integrity. Okay, what about talk shop to discuss work-related topics? That's easy. Climb the ladder to advance in one's career is a frequent one to be used. Take the bull by the hands to face the challenge heads on. Take the bull by the horns. You can do this. Take the bulls by the horns. Learn the ropes. Learn the ropes to become familiar with a new job or task. Though I'm new on this job, I barely know a lot of things, but I'm learning the ropes. That's exciting and a better way to say it. What about throw someone under the bus to blame someone else for your mistake?